Rob and I are both chefs.
And we both own our own restaurants.
But if we want to take things to the next level,
We need to seek out new inspiration.
and fresh ideas about food.
So, we're going to Argentina.
And I have no idea what to expect.
This is going to be big.
On our last episode, we went on a sweet tour of the Palermo district in Buenos Aires. Then it was on to the best food fair we've ever seen, meeting top Argentine chefs while sampling their delicious dishes. We also found supplies for the cookout we've planned for our last night in Buenos Aires.
But before we attempt to cook a traditional asado, we needed to do our homework. And for that, our friend Karina took us deep into the Argentine countryside to the Estancia La Candelaria.
Okay, Craig and Caroline.
Hi.
Caroline is from the Estancia.
Y si quieren ahora podemos ir a ver cómo se está preparando el asado, que ya de hecho está por terminar.
The Estancia is an Argentine ranch where an asador or grill master was working his magic on a huge outdoor parrilla.
How are you? Now he's getting color on it.
Yeah, incredible color, right?
See, that's the kind of action we gotta get going.
Yeah, we need to bring this style back.
See that? Imagine you walk, Craig, you walk into a restaurant, you smell this.
I can't imagine it.
This would be so fun to cook like this. I love it because it's like slow cooking. It's involved, obviously, and this, I think a lot of the things, you know, they play into it, the smoke, and it's flavoring the meat, and I've never had anything like this. This is not like American barbecue.
Oh my God.
So this is what part of the stomach is that from?
Like which cover the
Oh,
right.
it's like the actual
Yeah.
outside belly.
exactly.
Wow. Oh my. Okay, so I understand now. This makes total sense.
How so?
Well, because you cook it so low at first,
Yeah.
you're not really concerned about caramelization.
Okay, right, yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
'Cause I was kind of looking at it first, like I was expecting a little bit more like char.
Yeah, which is
But it
happening
makes
now.
sense. You take your time super slow, and then you throw hot coals on it, and you just get that quick sear. See?
Yeah.
So that's what we got to do tomorrow. Can't
Right.
be worried about caramelization first.
No,
we worry
get
about
it.
that after. It's very slow.
We start slow and then we bump the heat up afterwards.
No, just before we serve it.
Yeah.
We throw hot coals and just quickly
Get the sear, get the color.
I'd love to have a pit like this.
Even a smaller version of this, just in the backyard, would be incredible. I actually would like to do this in the restaurant.
That's a new word for you. You're teaching me some sense, I'm teaching you some street language.
Это чин-чин.
Thank you.
They're like creamy on the inside.
It kind of has a taste a bit like bacon.
It does, but then on the inside is like almost like livery
Yeah.
in a very nice way. It's very creamy and
Okay, yeah, you don't have to ask me. Thank you. Incredible.
thank you. But look at the crunch
There's
layer
a
on
sweetness.
there.
Yeah, it's like caramel. It's like bruleed almost. You know what I mean?
This is why I like meat. You know, it has a
primal.
Yeah.
And like, especially when you cook large pieces like this, you know, and you're doing it out in the country, it's
What would be better than
intensely satisfying.
having a glass of wine and barbecuing
Yeah. No.
meat over an open fire? Pork rib country. This is going to be... Pork generally takes on the best
Lends itself.
to barbecuing because of the fat, and it can soak up that. Oh my God, you can hear him when he cooks it. I've never had beef rib like that.
No. I think we're living on a lot of. I'm living on a few fantasies here. You know, it's this exact type of situation that I really wanted to be in. You know what I mean? Thinking about this trip.
Like, look at the juice come out of that. I've never seen a piece of rib that juicy.
I don't have any other way to describe it other than that this is just goddamn delicious. I don't know what to say other than like we just got to keep eating because
I just want to eat now.
I can laugh. It's just you know when you eat something that's so good you
laugh.
Laugh. You know that feeling?
But those trees don't grow around here, do they? No. Okay, they're from that.
I'm sorry, I cannot.
To top off this amazing experience, the owners of the Estancia joined us as we sat down and feasted on this mouth-watering asado.
I like everything, so.
Some vinegars and... This is the chinchulines.
Thank you so much. I like it.
We worked off our fabulous lunch with a stroll around the Estancia. The original owners had a few pesos, and they planted mature trees from around the world to surround their very own castle.
Hey, don't touch this, okay?
We took advantage of the beautiful surroundings to chill out with Karina and get our first taste of Argentina's famous mate.
So you never tried mate before. This is your first time.
My very first time.
Okay, we love mate. We are Argentinians.
Yeah.
Most of the houses we drink mate since we are very child.
Okay.
It's our national beverage. In fact, our non-alcoholic alcoholic national beverage because the other one is the wine.
Of course.
The product we put inside is yerba mate. Yerba mate is the leaves that we use from a bush that only grows in one area in the world. It's a mix of leaves and sticks, as you can see here.
Yeah, very unrefined, it looks like.
Yes. We add the yerba, almost a third part of the mate, more or less. First, we add a dash of water. Ideally, it should be not the hot water, maybe, and then we can introduce the straw. It's a metal straw. Hot, but not boil.
Right,
Yeah?
okay.
Until the mate or the water in the mate is empty.
Yes.
So then we refill it again, and it's
Also,
ready.
you're constantly reusing the same.
Yes, but we
the
don't
same-
drink just one serve.
Yeah.
We finish all the water before refilling and pass to the other person. Yes. So this is the first mate for you.
Okay. So crazy. It's very tasty. It's like very, almost tastes medicinal.
The mate for us is not just a beverage. It's more than that because for us it has a lot of social meanings. The most important thing is for us is friendship. It's a moment to share with friends, with family. So that's why we like a lot. If you go in the weekend to our parks, you will see a lot of families doing this and around, like a picnic. We travel with the mate with us. And
Like on the way to work?
yeah.
Well, we should fill this one up for Craig now.
It's like a green tea almost.
It's a green
Well,
tea
this is
almost.
an easy way to explain.
I mean, yeah,
when
it's kind of
someone-
it oversimplifies it, but
Yes.
if you had to categorize it, I think, I might say it's green tea.
Yeah.
You don't want more
You're
mate.
Hi.
Hello.
Hi, Carolina. So, did you enjoy it? Estancia La
We had a
Candelaria?
fantastic time.
It was I don't want to oversay it, but it was a bit of a religious experience.
It was one of the best experiences I've ever had. Yeah.
Thank you so much.
Can
You
I,
want the
in the
mate?
in the tradition of sharing mate, you should have some with us.
Thank you.
No, thank you.
One thing that makes the asado here taste so good is the eucalyptus wood that they burn in the parrilla.
And this is the best for the fire.
Right.
Like to
The
have
kindling,
this.
the bark.
All this is the best.
Okay, great. So we'll take that one. Look, that's got some really nice bark on it. Okay?
You like it?
Yeah.
Well, I help.
I got the big one here.
Can you?
Okay. We headed back to our hotel in Buenos Aires to meet up with Nacho. He's a local pro skateboarder and he offered to take us out for a late night dinner. But first we warmed up in the hotel bar with Fernet, a popular drink in Argentina.
First time the Fernet tastes like medical gasoline, right?
Gasoline.
Great drink.
Coke in the bottle.
I love it.
Too.
Coke in the bottle?
We don't see, we can't even find that if we wanted to. I'll take the...
Yeah. Let's try the Fernet, okay?
Yeah.
Cheers.
Cheers, guys.
Cheers. Cheers. Nice to meet you.
The same.
Pleasure.
Thank you for taking us out, really.
Salud.
So tonight we're going to a spot that you know the owner, you know the chef.
I'm really good friend of his brother.
Okay.
He's a professional skateboarder.
Oh.
Lele is the owner of the restaurant.
Yeah.
He's the man. He's in the skate scene too, and we have a TV show here.
Oh, cool. What's it called?
Calls the name of the restaurant Café San Juan.
Café San Juan.
Okay, Craig.
You're a nice guy. I'm gonna sit in the back.
Yeah, the city's huge, eh? Sick, eh? Okay.
Well, you know what? I'm really pumped. I haven't eaten this late in a long time.
No.
Usually you don't make reservations for 11, 11:30 in Toronto, do you?
No, we're not in Toronto anymore, Craig.
Well, thank God for that.
Dale un conejo, un asado, un rigatoni, maestro.
Our friend Nacho steered us in the right direction. Café San Juan was still rocking at midnight. Chef owner Leandro was a force on the line, and his entire staff looked like fellow skaters.
Lele, esos dos son chefs, son los chefs invitados del programa.
I'm Craig.
Rob.
How are you?
Good, good.
Lele.
Look at the fridge covered with skate stickers.
Guys, thank you. Thanks for bringing us here. Seriously, very cool. You know what's funny? Like, you go to any kitchen anywhere in the world and they're not that dissimilar from each other, right?
No. It's pretty amazing, actually, eh? We can go anywhere we want and fly away at our trade, if you will.
We could just walk, you know, if we knew how to make his dishes, we could just walk right in here and go. Listen for the calls, follow the bills.
This place is awesome. Nacho, what is this?
Yeah.
This is meatballs, I think.
Meatballs.
Yeah, it looks so good, right?
Nacho, just pour it.
Just pour it like a nice. Let it rip, pal. Can I have the other one? What kind of meat? It's great.
I don't know what it is, actually, to be honest.
But it's good.
No,
Delicious.
it's not beef. Mini rug. That's a big, small rug.
What is that, anchovies? I like that. An element of French service, you know?
Queso. 3 de queso.
It's super rustic, eh?
Yeah.
Is it a Malbec?
Yeah.
Okay, rabbit. I love rabbit. Rabbit's one of my favorite things.
Yeah?
It's one of those things that, like, it's a meat that it's not the easiest to cook, but when it's done well, it has an incredible depth of flavor. Because you always cook the rabbit with the bone on, so you're flavoring your sauce at the same time as cooking the meat. And I mean, look at how deep deep dark brown and red the sauce is. You don't get that from other poultry.
If you ask me, I think rabbit tastes a little bit too much like chicken.
It's different, Rob.
If you were to give this to someone and tell them it was chicken, they just would not know the difference. It doesn't have a distinctive flavor to it.
Oh my God. I can tell the difference. It's darker,
You're
it's
a
deeper.
chef. General public would think this is chicken if you told them.
They might, you're right. They might get confused.
Great, right?
Yeah, man. You know, coming here tonight, I think we both really miss cooking. We miss being in the kitchen. So on Sunday, we would love to have you and your girlfriend over to the hotel because we're gonna have a big barbecue. We're gonna cook with the parrilla, okay, in the backyard. Bring a couple of friends, but Sunday night is where it's at. We're gonna have
a couple of beers.
Yeah, we're gonna have a nice dinner, 8 o'clock. Be there and bring an appetite because we have lots of food, okay?
Perfect. We're going.
All right. The next day, Karina took us on an epic adventure into the delta of the Rio de la Plata, a spectacular ecosystem just outside Buenos Aires. Our jumping off point was Tigre, where we indulged in a little shopping while waiting for our boat.
Wow. That looks so good.
Al tango de Argentina, lo mejor que hay, Carlos Gardel. Gardel.
What did she say?
And the tango is better to know in Argentina with Carlos
Tango.
Okay.
Yo canto, decirle que yo soy cantante.
She sings tango, okay.
Rinconcito arrabalero, con el toldo de estrellas de tu patio que quiero. Todo se ilumina. Argentina, Alemania.
Since our first mate session, I was hooked and wanted to buy a cup and straw to take home.
We have a lot of moderns here. Also some moderns. These are moderns mate.
Oh, wow.
With glass inside.
Yeah. Ceramic ones?
Ceramic, metal.
I kind of like the ones with the metal. Like, I like that one.
You like that one? That's a nice one.
Yeah.
This is like a simple one.
You wouldn't be offended if I got a similar...
No,
we could
no.
FaceTime and have mate together.
You know what? I wouldn't mind having a mate with you sometime.
It was time to make our way into the Delta, where another great rustic Argentine lunch awaited us.
The delta of the Rio de la Plata is a maze of channels that seems to be a playground for the locals.
Rossi, look at these barges. Maybe they're delivering to all these people here.
That's the supermarket boat. You make your orders and they take it to the island.
Wow.
That land that is there, you see that it's like, it's because the river was at that level 2 days ago.
As high as these boats?
Yes, 2 meters high, yes.
I mean, you'll notice every house is on a stilt, just as a precautionary measure, which is...
This channel for me is the most beautiful one from the whole delta.
The channel delivered us to Delta Terra, a nature preserve on one of the many islands found throughout the Delta. Hello.
How are you?
I'm well, thank you. I'm Craig.
Craig, how are you? I'm Tino. Welcome to Delta Terra.
Oh, we're happy to be here.
Yeah. I mean, I like in the country, the feel there. This is nice. This is different. This place is probably buzzing with wildlife at night.
You connect with the natural life here.
This is a conservation program.
Okay.
So, this is one of the 5 biggest deltas in the world. And one of the few that still grows.
So cool.
Yeah. Really nice.
Welcome to Delta Terra, our place in the world.
Our host Tino took us on an amazing walk around the island, a beautiful natural habitat that he's passionate about preserving.
Get a big one.
Oh, wow. Very good. Thank you.
Good. So, thank you guys for walking. Now that we are tired and hungry, let's go for lunch. Welcome to Argentina.
A little bit.
Guys, listen. If you want to be a true Argentine, okay, and this is the sauce that normally goes along with the provoleta, salsa.
Criolla.
A little bit of oil.
A little bit of oil, olive oil.
Once again, we got to watch a parrilla in action, but instead of meat on the grill, there was a provoleta cheese, a classic Argentine appetizer.
Oh my God.
See, it's beautiful. you will have one that is more melted. This is
Not so melted.
Not
Thank
so
you.
melted. So
Rustic guy.
Yeah, me too.
go for it.
It looks really good.
It's awesome.
Great.
The tomato is nice.
This is a armal fatty. It's like gnocchi without flour. Ricotta cheese, spinach, and portobellos.
Look at the cheese, It's like a blanket covering it.
Oh my, they're not shy about cheese here. Poppy seed, eh? A little crunch. Nice.
The cheese is so good.
I mean, I don't know if I'd want to eat like this every day because I'd wind up being el gordo.
This is the pasta
Oh my god, that looks amazing.
with black and green olives.
Yes.
A pecan nut is typical from the Delta.
Yeah, wicked.
Pesto and dried tomatoes.
Thank you so much.
And of course, the meal wouldn't have been complete without some fine Argentine beef hot off the parrilla.
Oh, wow. Thank you so much. It's got a lot of flavor.
It has so much flavor. I don't know how you continue to surprise us with these amazing experiences, but I think we're going to be a little bit sad once we head down.
Gonna definitely miss
Matt, we're
it.
going to miss having you around.
We can always come back though, right?
On our next episode, we'll be back in Buenos Aires, putting all our inspiration and research to the test as we do our take on the asado for all the friends we've made so far here in Argentina. The pressure will be on to do justice to this fantastic style of cooking while trying to impress the locals with our own skills and style.
Get on over!